Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. So I wasn't going to actually record, but then I thought, no Liz, you need to start recording more. So I turned off the radio and popped it on, but I'd already done the prep work and I'd already built my clear base. So we're going to go in with design. So as you can see, I already started the pinky, and that's when I thought, no, actually I'm going to record these nails. So on the pinky there is CJP Silver Holo, and then I've just added some flakes on top to really make it just add a bit more depth, a little bit more sparkle. And then I'm going in on the ring finger and we're doing a ombre, and the lilac colour that I'm using is one that I mixed myself. I mixed it using CJP, Purplicious, Amore, a bit of Blue Hue, and coconut milk, but not a lot of coconut milk because you'll end up making it marble. So just a smidge of that, and just kept using it until I was happy. And I've got like this big pot. So I'm just going to ombre that with Birthday Suit, just tucking it nice and neatly into the cuticle area there, using the tip of my brush to keep that product away from the skin and blend it nicely into the nail plate. Just ombreing that down. Then I'm going to come in with a little bit more purple and just go back. And then I'm going to go back and cap the glitter nail because that'll be set into place by now. And then we'll also cap the ombre nail too. So I'm using crystal glass, I'm using the one monomer, and I'm using the Queenie brush. So I'm just taking a large bead, placing it at the cuticle, tucking it into the cuticle area, and then just walking it down the nail, making sure that all the glitter is capped and matte. And we're not going to file any of that away. I also want to take a moment to say, please excuse the actual state of my own nails. I bit all of my gel off and now they just look horrific. So yeah, the worst nail tech ever. So my client actually brought in a picture from a nail tech on Instagram. The nail tech's name is Hamilton Nails. She's a local tech to me. And yeah, she said she wanted those nails. She didn't want Christmas nails. So that is exactly what we did. So again, on this middle finger, we are doing like an ombre again, but we're just going to take off a corner. And in that corner, we're just going to pop a little bit of that glitter that we've used. So as you can see, I'm not really building it up. I don't want to make a big thick nail, so I'm just doing it just quite thin. So putting the purple on, slicing some of that away, cleaning up the shape. And then we're going to do our ombre with Birthday Suit. And then we'll add the glitter and cap. So I'm just adding that glitter there. Then we're going to come in with Birthday Suit and we'll do our ombre. After we've fiddled around with that glitter, getting it into place. So taking our Birthday Suit, chucking it in at the cuticle area and the side walls, and then blending it down, just tickling the front of that bead, leaving the most of the product in the back third, so we don't have to cap that area. Oh my god, I've just run up the stairs and that's how unfit I am because now I feel like I'm dying. So just checking that ombre from her view to make sure it's all nice and seamless. And then we'll go ahead and cap. Again, just capping from like 3/4 of the way down because we don't need any in that back apex now because we've used our nude to build the apex and we don't want super thick, chunky nails. So again, just walking the crystal glass down the nail, making sure it's all nice and capped, our design's capped, our glitter's capped, and then cleaning up with my brush, just patting it in at the sides and taking any excess off the end. And then on the index finger, we're going to do a marble. So we're just going to do that with coconut milk and the lilac mix. So just taking two beads of each, one bead of each colour, tucking it in at the cuticle and getting that area nice and neat first. And then we're going to place the beads on in a diagonal direction and just go up and down and swirl them down the nail. And then we'll move on to the next nail. So super easy. Just pointing my brush and then just marbling it up and down. So moving on to the thumb now, and we're just going to do the same what we did on the pinky. So I've picked up the CJ Peel Silver Holo. It's already a pre-mixed glitter acrylic, and then I'm going to, I also dip my brush into a little bit of Silver Shine Multi-Cut from the Glitter Fairy, but that's no longer open. And then just so we get that more sparkly, beautiful nail, and then I'm going to go in with those flakes on the top as well, just because they had like a lilac tone to the flakes, so I wanted to just put them on to kind of match with the lilac theme, if you will. So there you go, you can see me dotting them around onto the thumb. Just gives that sheen, that definition. I love it. I love applying flakes on top of regular glitter. So I'm just going to go in and put a little bit of glitter in the marble, and then we will cap both. And I have left a little bit of filing in for you as well, and a little bit more art. Well, adding crystals. And I'll come back in a second. As I started recording, I didn't realise that my phone was still in, I don't know if it's portrait or landscape, whatever, but it was still the wrong way. So this looks like we've kind of twisted our necks a little bit now. But it's not your phone, it's my video. So I'm just taking the smooth top safety bit from nail.supplies. I will leave a link to their site in the description box. I promise I will leave links to all products in the description box. I usually don't, but I will today. So I use the smooth top safety bit from there in a fine grit, just to sort of smooth out the surface of the nail, take off any excess at the sides, and just kind of go around the basic nail. And then I will come in with the hand file 150 grit from CJP, and then I just really refine it all. So we're just going over the whole surface there. Going back and forth, so I kind of go around the side wall, the cuticle, down the other side, underneath at the sides, and then back and forth over the entire nail. Excuse me. It's really hard to talk with this Invisalign in. That's why I sound like I've got a bit of a lisp. And if I talk too much, my tongue tends to like rub on the brace. So then I get a sore tongue. So please excuse that. So yes, so I'm taking my hand file, the 150 grit. I do the side walls, both side walls, the free edge. And then I'll just really contour the whole nail together, all to make sure it's all nice and smooth and even, and really perfect the shape that I'm happy with. So yeah, that is what I'm doing right now. And obviously after we've filed, we'll clean away all of the dust and we'll go in with our top coat. So I'm filing from this view, and this is what I do. And then when it starts looking good from this angle and the cuticle looks nice and flush, I will pop my client's hand around, as you can see. But you can't really see what I'm doing, but I pop her hand around so she's looking from her, so I'm looking from her view, and then I'll just go over the side walls and the free edge again. So I've cleaned away all of the dust now, and now I'm coming in with Time to Shine, and it is my favourite top coat. It's from CJP. It's thicker consistency and the shine lasts forever. I just love it. I'm just going to top coat all of these nails now, and I'll place it hand in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, and then I will come and apply some crystals. So I've removed the surface, well, as I say surface, the top coat is tack free, but when you rub over with cleanse, it makes your glue stick, whereas if you don't rub over with cleanse, the glue don't dry and just don't stick. So I've rubbed over the nail surface with cleanse, and now I'm going in with the gripper glue and just a wax pencil and just securing some Swarovski crystals on to the nail, just on the corner there at the cuticle, going round. And then I'm going in with the most immense cuticle oil ever, which I love. Again, I'm going to leave the link in the description box because I keep forgetting, but this is the one that I use, and it's in the cherry flavour and is my favourite. And all of my clients, every time I use it on them, are like, oh my god, that smells amazing. And it just literally smells like pure cherry bakewell. It is so nice. So yeah, so that's what I'm using. Nourish them cuticles, and then I'll give you a final shot of the finished result. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and it's not been a year to get a new one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll see you all again in the next one. Bye.